Ladies and gentlemen, new live stream for GS. As you can see, it's currently live. It's actually 4 o'clock in the morning, literally 4 or 2 a.m. I went to sleep earlier so I could be up for this, so I could record it live. This is actually going to be a pretty exciting live stream this time around from what I've heard. If you want to take like a little look at like what they're planning on doing, this is everything. So we have the Spread the Campaign, the Overlord collab, which by the way, we should actually see Ainz in this live stream. We'll get the New Year's event stuff, which is going to be like whatever. We have an extreme battle with, I think, just one of the people that are on the broadcast. And then look at this. Character popularity poll results. A new version of the popular unit will be created. I ain't gonna say much yet, but are we looking at a new Vox possibly or something? We're gonna have to see. Either way, we got a lot of stuff that we gotta talk over and lots that we gotta do. Also, by the way, I know I didn't say it in yesterday's video with the tier list, but I hope all you guys had a wonderful holiday. Hopefully you all had an amazing Christmas. By the way, thanks for all the support on the tier list video. You guys are killing it with all the likes and everything. I'm actually surprised there was so much feedback on it because yeah, it took a while to make. And I also didn't think too many people cared anymore because, I mean, let's be honest, we're 6 years into this game, 7 years on JP. For the most part, if you've been playing the game, you probably know what's good. You probably know what's bad. If you're just getting into the game, really, like, you'll probably look at a tier list maybe once, and then if you actually learn the game, you will never look at a tier list again. But yeah, now it's time to see what's being announced, which I think is going to take quite a while. I hope that they don't wait to, like, announce all the hype stuff at the end, and they just kind of, you know, get this stuff going, get the ball rolling. But they are announcing a lot here. Oh, okay. I think what they're doing here, are they talking about the Super Awakening ordeal? Wait, so are they lowering? Hold on. They're buffing the rates, right? So now it's time to translate this one and see what's happening with all this. So they are actually correcting their ways. I'm actually surprised that they are. I'm actually really surprised that they are going this in depth with it. They must have really got like a lot of negative feedback on that change that they did, which, I mean, hey, I think it was definitely warranted. In my opinion, I wouldn't have had that big of an issue with it. I mean, it still sucks, but like if they wanted to do it, just say it in the Overlord live stream. Why wait and do it the day before the banner comes out, or not even the day before, literally hours before the banner drops? They're going to announce like, oh yeah, we're changing this, by the way. We actually get some translations in a second here on exactly what's happening, because that's a lot to take in, and I don't really know how much of that I actually got right and how much of that I kind of just was spitballing, because, you know, of course, Google Translate isn't 100% accurate. Are we going to see Overlord? Are we going to see Ainz? Oh, never mind. We're seeing her cosplay. Dang, that's pretty crazy, you know? She really went all out for this. This is actually dropping on the 1st. What it seems like? Yeah, Ainz and, what's the other girl's name? I was gonna say Nurgle. That's not her name. Is it her name? It's not Nurgle, is it? What is her name? Oh, it's like Nurburl, right? That's her name, right? Nurburl? So, I gotta find this. Hold on. Yeah, Nurburl. Yeah, Nurburl. I really hope we actually get to see their kits and not just their animations today. Like, I want to see what these characters do. Especially Ainz. I feel like Ainz could be broken in this game, man. Because the first two characters, Shaltir and Albedo, amazing. Top tier. Like, literally some of the best characters in the game. So I hope that they continue that with these two, which some people may say they don't want, you know, these two characters to be so broken to where it feels like it's a must summon, but I say screw it, man. This is a very longer way to cross over. I think you go hard or go home. Sheesh. The goal of all life is death. I don't completely agree with that one, but yeah. Sure. Look at his slots. Look at his slots. Look at his slots. I'm actually surprised. Not all 5-star slots. I was actually expecting him to have all 5-star slots. So, wait. He's an Archgener, isn't he? You see where it says 4 up and 2 up? This is an Archgening unit. Hold on. Can we translate this real quick? Where's the translations, man? Okay, this is his passive right here. I think this is saying whenever he's above 80% HP, he gets 5 arts per second. Okay, so this is Nurburl. Okay, I don't know what she's doing at all. I can't even tell what like any of that is. So she has a 30% up on her skill, which could be damage or attack. Her art, she has 20 up, which should be art gauge. She also has 10 up as well, which is more art gauge. Maybe if you're like a certain race. And then 30% for 20 seconds, which maybe all stats. The true art has something crazy tied to it. You see that 150% up right there, plus the 30% on top of it. There's something crazy going on with that true art. And then with the super art, 100% down. Also, she has a Dragon Killer level 3, from what I can tell. I like her slots a lot, though. Let me just tell you right now, the slots are looking nice. You know what I'm saying? The double support slots, I love them. I love them. Boys, we have some translations here for Ainz. They may not be 100% correct, but we can infer from a lot of this. So, he has critical rate master level 2. Critical rate master level 2 actually gives everyone on your team crit rate instead of just yourself. Also, magic res level 4, and the strongest magic caster with the appearance of bones. So the skill is reduce the enemy's magic resist by 20%. The art, 100% chance to reduce fire and elemental resist of an enemy used in this art by 40% for 15 seconds. It doesn't do fire damage. Why is he reducing fire? Maybe it's supposed to be dark or something? I don't know, but he is reducing some type of elemental resist here. With his true art, we get allies arc gauge 4 up. Units gain additional 2 arc gauge for 25 seconds. Enemies crit res 100% down. Really good. But how do they gain additional arc gauge? They have to be like some type of race or something, I feel like. They don't just gain additional arc gauge just because why not? And then with the true art, you get 100% increase in crit damage for all allies for 15 seconds, an additional 100% for dark units. Jesus. There's so many characters who's gonna love that. Like, just straight love it. He's pretty strong. Right off the bat, he is actually pretty freaking good. And here's Narburl. Narburl, we have a perfectly round egg battlement. There's no way that's actually what it's supposed to be called. So you increase the damage of all allied units by 30% on the skill, because why not? 20 arc gauge up for all allies. Allied units receive an additional 10 arc gauge up for 20 seconds. Reduce the magical damage taken by all allies by 30%. Wait. Allied units just receive additional 10 up? Why didn't you just say 30 arc gauge up then? There has to be something else that the translator isn't picking up. You have to be like a light unit or something. There's no way you're just getting 20 arc gauge and then allied units receive an additional 10 arc gauge. Like, who else do you give an arc gauge to? All stats of all allies increase by 30% for 25 seconds, 150% damage increase, and 30% damage reduction for allied leader units. That's pretty interesting as like a damage buff for a solo unit. And then with the super art, reduce the enemy's magic res by 100%. Damn. Imagine Narburl, Shaltir, and Star God Lisa on the same team. Lisa with her super art, Shaltir with her clone out plus her true art. And then maybe you're able to go with the true art and then into the super art for Narburl some way somehow. That's disgusting. That is actually disgusting. I like this a lot though, the buff to the leader character. That's interesting. That can be very useful, not only just in damage, but also in sustain as well, because you get 30% damage reduction too. Of course, we'll have to wait until all this stuff gets officially translated over here on the official Discord. But that's a really good rough translation so far. If I had to guess, definitely Ainz seems pretty freaking strong. I don't know if I would say he's the best from this crossover. Maybe. If you really value support units, I could see you putting like him really high. But like all of them are good. That's the thing. Like if you say, oh yeah, like he's the weakest, or let's say like Narburl is the weakest, even saying that, it's like, oh, like yeah, you're the weakest of like top 10 units in the game. But like, yeah, just reading all their kits on paper, if I had to put it like who I think is the strongest, I would probably say Ainz or Shaltir, then Albedo, and Narburl may be kind of the weakest. Or I could also see myself saying Narburl above Albedo. But then, like, you know, all of them are so good. That's the all-star banner this time around. As you see, all the super awoken characters are on it, from what I can tell. Oh, not Star God Lisa. Star God Lisa isn't there. But Kiri, War God Finn, and the boy Sword Demon Berwick. Emperor's there as well, and I'm just going to tell you right now, if they show who's going to be getting a Super Awakening next, or what popular character is being worked on, I'm almost positive, you see him in the top left, it's gonna be Vox. There's no way it's not Vox. I'm not even a Vox fan or anything. I'm just telling you right now, it has to be him. Like, it feels like it has to be him, but like, what are they gonna call him? What are they gonna do with them? Like, are you gonna say back from hell Vox? I feel like that's a little bit too metal, because he's dead, you know what I mean? Like, how are they gonna, you know, drag him back in lore wise? Or are they just gonna like release a new character and then not really have a story tied to him? Oh snap, GoCat Raid is back. I wonder where we'll get this on global. Probably never, dude. I know the raids are coming back on global, but man, bro, like, can we please get new raids? We haven't got new raids in global in so freaking long. Like, they're getting a B3 raid. What? It's a rotating boss. Like, look at this. Look at how many bosses that JP has. These are all new bosses that global doesn't have, apart from Redacne. Like, bro, where is the Ugetsu raid? Where is the I forgot what that god's name is, but you fight him in Cross the Blaze. Where is his raid? Where is the Rax raid? Where's the freaking plant boss raid? Like, come on, GS Global, you guys are slacking. There's no way that they're not gonna talk about who's gonna be getting a new character. Oh my goodness. They're actually going to save it for the very end of the stream. It's going to be wild too if I actually wait for the very end of the stream and they actually just don't show it. All right, then we have the official translations here for Ainz and for Narburl. Okay, so what we read, 20% magic res down, that's correct. We also have 100% chance to burn. If the enemy is burned by this art, you reduce the enemy's fire and dark res by 40%. That's what it was. That was the reason why I was seeing that fire. I'm like, why is he reducing fire? Does this do fire damage? But it doesn't. The true art is pretty bonkers. Giving everybody 4 arts, and then if they're demon, you get 6 arts instead, which is what I was assuming. You had to be some type of race. So he gets 6 arts himself because he should be a demon. And you also decrease the enemy's crit res by 100%. This is a stupid debuff to add on top of it. Like, this alone would have been good, but adding this too, stupid. Then the super art is what gives you the 100% crit damage or the 200% crit damage up. And also 5 arts per second. Like, he gives himself so much art shin whenever you have his true art active plus his ability. And then Narburl is, I think, the exact same from what we saw. Oh, demon allies damage 30% up, not all allies damage. She also buffs up everybody's art gauge by 20. Demon allies get 30 instead. And then with the abilities, you increase demon allies arts by 50 at the start of the quest. Goodness, demon nuke teams, ladies and gentlemen. That is what this is evolving into. Here we go at the voting poll. We're gonna finally be seeing who won this. Who is going to be the character that is going to receive the super awakening? Who is this? The boy got, that's not even Crocs. What are those? He got the slides on. So they just showed who all is gonna win, or like who all was winning this. So as you see here, Vox was number 1, but apparently this doesn't mean Vox is actually getting super awoken. What they're actually going to be doing next, from what I heard, is they're going to be doing another poll to determine who's going to win the super awakening based on the top 4 characters, which were Vox, as you see here. You have Juno, which was number 4. You have Finn, which was number 3, and Lisa was number 2. It's going to be interesting how they're going to do the poll. I think they're actually going to do it live on stream from what I heard. I don't know. I feel like for me, out of the 4 that got showed off, you know, we already got a super awoken Finn. We already got a super awoken Lisa. Might as well make super awoken Vox or Juno, which I'm just going to say right here, I think super awoken Vox is going to win this. Who's who, chat? Who's who? I don't know who's who. I'm going to say, I'm going to do it right now. Okay. I think Vox does deserve one, and I think Juno deserves one, but I'm going to vote against everyone. I'm voting for Juno on this one. I know, crazy, but that's the one I'm voting for. I'm voting for Juno. And no, he's winning. He's winning. These people are unoriginal. They want Vox to win. They always want Vox to win. Let Juno win, for the love of God. She was the original. She's the one that started all this. She is episode 0. Without her, Vox wouldn't exist without his Magia drive. He was just a regular old demon, but once he got with her, he was able to have Magia. Come on, man. Think about the lore. Think about the implications here. You gotta have Juno be the first super awoken. Don't let it be Vox, man. But that was a crazy live stream. They're showing off all this stuff. Look at my boy Finn. My boy Rue, you know, got some nice little fan art here. But hey, that's gonna be it for this live stream, man. Or video. Good lord. Thank you all again for coming out. It's been your boy P. Hopefully they don't show off anything else. They show off something else and I stop recording right now, I'm actually going to be upset. But this is going to be it for right now. Tell me what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. Love you guys. And last but not least, don't forget to drink water.